I don't care. I
Yeah,
don't care
fine.
if they hear the off-air. The FCC
Yeah.
is not our overlord at this point.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am talking on a RE12 microphone 1.
All right, mine should still be the same, right? Same old with Kevin talking. All right, perfect.
Hi. No, that's it? You need more? All right. To hell with Mike.
Hoopa.
Go
Hoopa.
ahead and count to 10.
Yep. if you would,
Cage goes
sir.
in the water. Sharks in the water.
Wow.
Ah, shark.
shock.
The only thing is you want to make sure to
Farewell
talk right
and
into the
adieu.
mic.
Right
Don't
into
if
it.
you get sideways like this, they don't hear you so good.
To
Okay.
you, Spanish lady. Farewell. Everybody's got a beer? What's up here?
Yeah, man, you were in
You
there
guys-
gallivanting around while
I'm
we're
sorry.
drinking
Just trying to
Angry
be cool.
Dragon
Sorry,
right
I'm
here.
trying
Sorry,
to,
Sonar. Every time I see you, I
throw
just
some
think of that.
tutelage. Yeah. Ah, shock. Here. This will help you out.
Oh, my God.
What do you guys got? What is this? Is the
He
dragon?
does look he does look like he belongs on a
Smells
dock,
good.
eh?
Yeah?
Longshoreman.
Oh, absolutely. Longshoreman.
Didn't we see him in The Wire season 2 right there, right?
Well, that's why I wear my my Brooks sweater as well. Brooks was here. Oh,
You
thank
better.
Ooh. Room temperature. That's the way I like it. Is that the way it's supposed to be served too? Is that room?
He really
Brian?
does, by the way, so don't take any offense.
No, that's
He's been
that's the
drinking
best
for a
way to
little
do
while
it.
too.
This
Is
is
that-
colder than
The
room
cold.
temperature.
Oh, okay. That's the way to
Take
do
it back.
It's-
Take it
I'm
back
sorry.
now.
I take it back.
Yeah, you
I don't
better.
have my.
It's awful.
Well, here, hold on. Yeah, you're right. It's good.
There we go. Are we
Live
recording?
simply, laugh more.
This is Your Talk,
We're going to be here for a long time.
only on 1590 WCGO, Evanston, Chicago.
You're listening to French and Friends on 1590 WCGO. 100% human, I swear.
Yeah, that's creepy. Yep, that's the guy that's going to have all of our jobs here before too long.
You're listening to French and Friends.
Dr. Roboto.
Brian Schafer, how are you, sir?
I am outstanding.
He is the boss man over at 1090 Brewing Company, 1025 Waukegan Road in downtown Glenview. He has brought his latest masterpiece. What is this called? I think the Dragon?
It's called Angry Dragon.
Angry Dragon.
Ooh.
It's a phenomenal beer. I'm already in love with it.
And this will be available. Well, it is available now. If you go to 1090 at 1025 Waukegan Road in Glenview, it's available on tap. It will be available in a store near you come March, and I highly recommend it.
Now, I
should
don't
say.
have to just get my entire D&D clan together to
No.
to have some of this. I can just go to 1090, right?
And you,
We will happily serve you right there.
And-
right there in downtown
and
Glenview.
Brian, you think he's making a joke, but you see this young man back there with a hat on, the green hat? I think his name's Ralph. We just met, right? I guarantee you, either tonight or next week, Sonar will be laying out the details of his Dungeons and Dragons characters as he does with every intern that comes to this place.
Exactly.
So
I got to let them know.
he is not kidding.
He's going to be a bard.
Is that why you have such a high turnover with interns?
That is precisely why, because they figure they're going to end up in his crawl space
Right.
if they hang out too long.
You think you're joking, but this is the 4th or 5th one we've had in the last 5 months.
Well, hey, how are things going over at 1090, Brian?
Swimmingly.
Good. You know, the facility it's one of the, it really might be the prettiest tap room in the Chicagoland area. And I asked you off the air, how big of a stress is that as a small business owner, knowing, I mean, I can look at that and I'm not going to ask you to give me a number, but it certainly looks like 7 figures to me, plus what you put into that place. As a small business owner who left the world of finance, if I remember right,
That's correct.
to pursue a passion of beer, is it a stress? Because I've never had the cojones to be a small business owner, or the credit. I will add, I'm a very honest person, or the credit to get this thing done.
Stupidity?
Yeah, there you
Another,
go.
that could be another word for it.
Do you and your wife ever have that discussion? Like, what am I doing? So I'm asking you the negatives. Of course, I'm going to ask you the positives right after that.
No. My wife has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And she is the reason 1090 is what it is.
Is she? That's
Because
very cool.
She's absolutely behind us, and that's allowed me to, quit my corporate job and do this for a living. Without the strong support back home, this doesn't happen.
I hear you.
Okay.
Now,
well,
what?
thank you.
No kidding. Thank you, Mrs. Schafer. If she is Mrs. Schafer, you never know these days, so we'll add that. Were you encouraged by your friends, by your wife, by your family? Like, Brian, you make such good beer. Have you ever thought of doing this for like? What was the aha moment that I could do this?
You heard that all the time. People love that.
Original? Oh no, okay, good.
No.
Got you. But you
From
heard Brian,
friends
this
and
beer is
family,
great.
oh, this is great. You should do this, but you're not going to take the word of friends and family because
well,
you never know. They're always going to tell you nice things.
And how many of them are going to bust out that checkbook too and help you realize your dreams?
Alligator arms at that point.
Yeah.
But no, what happened was one of my partners, Andy, he taught me homebrewing, and he entered us into a beer competition, and I won it.
Yeah.
And, first time entering a beer competition, and that was cool. That was fun. I was just like, whatever. Anybody can get lucky and win once.
Yeah.
And then the next year, I entered again, and I won again. But there were also some professional brewers in the room for both years, and I'm like, okay, I've now done this twice.
Yeah.
And I've beaten some professionals. Maybe I've got something here.
Yeah.
In a row twice, not just like you've been doing it for 5 years and then you got 2 of them out of there back to back.
What was that beer? Or were they the same beers or were they different beers?
I actually brought the Imperial Wit.
Okay, that is absolutely we have to try yet. Is that the OG recipe right there?
That is. Yeah.
That's very cool.
That's what started it all.
That's a cool story.
And then that moved you from accounting numbers to, I guess, weight numbers at that point. Now you're
I don't
you're just
understand what that
using
means. I'm not remember who you're
recipes.
talking to.
Okay, well now instead of doing corporate accounting numbers,
gotcha.
now you're moving to grams and pounds and milliliters and everything else.
That's right. Yeah, 1090 is the specific gravity of the first 4 beers that we brewed. So it's a brewing chemistry term that's measuring the density of a liquid. So measuring how much fermentable sugar there is before yeast converts it to alcohol.
Perfect. I love numbers. They make me feel safe. I mean, it's just right there.
Now, I at the risk of repeating myself from last time we talked, but I just don't remember, namely because it was toward the end of the discussion. We had already been through.
You've been drinking.
Exactly. Well, that's one way to put it. Are you more scientific when you go about this process? Is there a little bit of the artist in you that comes out, or because it's named 1090, you come from an accounting and finance background, which leads me to believe that you are whichever side of the brain that is. Is that left brain or right? But I think it's right brain. I'm not sure. So just answer the question.
Kind of trailed off there a little bit.
No, but seriously, how much art and how much science? Like the balance? Is it 90,
it is
10?
a combination of both.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
And that's what really drew me to brewing. When I first started brewing, I saw the correlation between cooking and brewing, that you can play with so many flavor profiles and tweak recipes and get really what you're looking for. And there's so many different characteristics and dimensions, more so than wine. So there is the artistic factor from that point.
Yeah.
But you've got to be able to reproduce it. So you have to
note-taking
you've
and
got to be disciplined. That's right. And so it is a combination of both.
And I will say, I have tried, some of the other beers where I'll go to a tap room and it tastes great, but it seems like it's really hard to replicate it over and over as some of the mass-produced beer companies. You know what you're going to get when you get a Budweiser. I don't want it, but I know it's always going to taste the same way. Is that a tough challenge? I don't know why that is, with some just are different out of a can or a bottle and it's not the same. It seems like it's a struggle for some of the craft brewers.
Well, it definitely can be. We're not buying at the scale of Budweiser ingredients, so we are more susceptible to variations. And things like that.
But in a way, the variation can be kind of good. Actually, it's kind of like we were discussing live shows earlier for some reason.
It's artistic. Think about it. If you want an original oil painting, that's going to be a one-off. Or do you want a mimeograph of the same?
No,
kind?
I want the real deal.
Well,
I want the real deal,
there you go.
and I'm okay. I have room for nuance, especially in my beer drinking. It's interesting that there is, you alluded to wine, and there is as much sophistication in a glass of beer in terms of the complexity of the flavors than there is in wine. Yet it will always remain the beverage of the common man, even though everybody's drinking it. That's also the appeal. Don't you guys agree? I mean, come on. We consider ourselves working people. We're not trying to be above anybody else. And not that I haven't enjoyed plenty of wines in my life, but beer is a day-to-day thing.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah. No, I agree. I'm looking forward to oh, we got a caller?
Yeah, but I was looking forward to your comment because they're
I'm-
usually very very deep.
My comments?
Yes.
It
No?
can wait till after the caller.
Okay.
After the caller.
Katie, how are you?
Think of a comment.
Hi, good. How are you guys tonight?
Hey,
Doing
outstanding. Outstanding. Do Super Bowl pick immediately. I know you weren't ready for this, but we're going to need one right now.
New England, of course.
Okay, you can hang up on her, please. No, I'm just kidding. Katie, what's on your mind? Did you just call for free stuff, or did you want to? Did you have a beer question? Either one is good.
I don't have a beer question.
Oh.
I just called in to talk to you fine gentlemen this evening.
Oh, thank you so
thank
much.
you.
Well, we put out the call and you did.
Well,
So
you just came into a wine versus beer discussion. What is your preferred beverage?
It depends on which type of wine versus which type of beer, but
Okay.
probably the beer.
Oh, great. And are you an ale or a lager type of gal?
An ale, for
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely, ales. And you know what?
She called in during the right segment.
Yeah, yes.
Exactly. Because what is Angry Dragon, Brian?
Angry Dragon is a Citra hopped pale ale.
Okay. There you go. Does that sound right up your alley?
It sure does.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what.
like
You
pale
can
ale.
get it.
Yeah, Katie sounds like a party girl.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
1025 Waukegan Road. Go over there, taste it, because I'm telling you what, I'm drinking one right now, and it is delicious. I love this
I can't
color.
wait to check it out.
Yeah, it's a nice, great caramel color. It's super smooth, and then it has like an earthy tone right at the end. It just
I like
it
the
just kinda rounds
caramel and
down.
amber colors in my beer.
There you go. Well, I'll tell you what. If you hang out on the line, we will try to hook you up with some free stuff here on February.
hey, we're not even going to try. We're going to do it. Okay.
Oh, hey,
Okay.
hey.
So if you would quickly just text Mike a profile picture, and we will determine whether or not we're going to mail this to you, or you're going to need to come by in person. Obviously, I jest. Thank you, Katie.
Awesome. I love free stuff, and I love listening to you guys
Aw.
every day.
Oh,
Thank you so much. You're
Thank
cool.
you.
Appreciate
What
it,
a
gal.
doll.
All right. Awesome. Very cool.
I feel like I'm in high school. Like, ooh, it's a lady.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can I tell you something? It is yeoman's work here in 2017,
Okay.
establishing an audience on AM radio, and thank God for SoundCloud, thank God for Facebook, so on and so forth. It
Yep.
makes things a lot easier.
Absolutely.
French and Friends, 1590 WCGO. We are speaking with Brian Schafer. Now, you guys are going to have to take over for a second
Wait.
because I'm going to sip. Yes.
If anybody else wants anything free, go ahead and call us.
Okay.
847-475-1590.
What's that number?
847-475-1590.
Oh, whoa, dude, you switched it up on me. It's
Right there.
dangerous. If I had this imperial wit already, that would have been tough to
I'm
follow.
gonna go try some of that. I'll be right back, gentlemen. You
Exactly.
guys
Yeah.
take it over.
We're going to spell out the numbers here. 10-90.com. 10-90.com. And I mentioned the facility earlier, Brian Schafer. It is stunning. And you said you've got a wedding. A wedding.
There's a wedding going on right now.
A Friday night
in
wedding
in
going
the
on.
brewery.
Okay, and there is something about I'm when I see a facility like that, just and he thinks I'm a nerd, I know, but brushed steel, stainless steel, it just feels super cool, man. And
It's sexy.
it really is. It truly is sexy. And then you get the nectar out of those big tanks. But you said it's not without its hazards, is it not?
It's
this
called
job.
liquid happiness.
Well, no doubt. But it's not. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was gonna ask, how many people do you have working in your brewery?
We've got 9 total people.
Okay. Now with the explosion of the popularity of craft beer, do you get a lot of randos just kind of coming up to your brewery wanting jobs, just saying, "Hey, I like beer. I'd love to learn how to make it. Can I work for you?"
Occasionally.
Yeah.
We had a lot more when we first opened. But
Okay. How do you vet something like that? Is there a process that somebody has to go through in order to get a job at a brewery? Is there like an internship process or something?
Asking for a friend.
Yeah.
No, I think what you need to know is everyone has equal opportunity just to showcase their talents, and Mr. Schafer will hire accordingly.
Okay.
My talents. So that is
There
is
you
that
go.
a C or a D for my talents?
30.
Hey, now.
Wait a minute. Did you say 30 seconds?
No, he said I have a
No,
caller.
it's a caller.
Okay. I'm sorry. That's Sam.
Sam's on
That's
the
Sam.
line.
Okay, Sam, how's it going?
It's going great. How you guys doing today?
Hey, brother, man,
Great.
all good. What's going on with you?
Just enjoying the good weather and hopefully trying to win some of this February beer. I'm a beer man.
wait,
Wow,
good-
good weather.
good
where
weather.
where do you live?
Where are you calling from,
I
sir?
am in Des Plaines, Illinois. It's good weather over
Well, I
here.
got to tell you, I don't know if
Okay.
you guys know about Des Plaines. You guys are relatively new to the area. The weather is always better in Des Plaines than it is here. So, to his point,
And that's near Glenview, too.
Yeah,
There you go.
probably 28 degrees.
hey, Sam,
right now.
Sam, have you made it to 1090 yet?
No, I haven't made it to it
Okay.
yet.
Well,
shame on
I'm
you.
finally hearing about it from you guys now.
Hey, well, that's what
Good.
we're here to do. Here's what you do. You get somebody who either doesn't drink or for the night is not going to drink, and they're going to drive you to 1090, which is on Waukegan. Is it 1024?
1025.
1025, sorry, other side of the street, 1025 Waukegan Road in Glenview, and you guys are going to have a wonderful time. And if you play your cards right, there will be a couple food trucks there for to have some fun with it, get something good to eat too while you're at it. I'm telling you,
That's awesome.
the beer
That is awesome.
the beer is fantastic. You really need to try. I like the Imperial Wit, but this Dragon,
Angry Dragon.
Angry Dragon,
Angry
is the
Dragon.
start with Angry Dragon. All right.
So that sounds like a good plan, fellas.
Okay, brother man. Well, we will see you there. If we don't see you there, ask for Brian Schafer. Tell him you heard him. You talked to him. Say hi to Brian, Sam. No, seriously.
How you
do it.
doing, Brian?
There you go.
I'm outstanding.
All right,
Okay.
Thanks for
Sam.
calling.
There you
Good to
go.
hear.
Now you guys
Oh.
aren't strangers anymore.
There you
Hang
go.
on. French and Friends, 1590 WCGO. Get that man some free stuff, all right? Cool.
All right. Good stuff.
So, award winning. Did you both years you did the wit,
This is when you got
or
started.
did you do something different with year two?
I did something different.
Okay.
With year 2.
What'd you wheel out then? And is that a beer that still exists? Because you've still got numero uno here.
Well, took a blend of 2 beers that existed.
Okay.
We did a pumpkin saison that
Yeah.
didn't fully attenuate.
Mhm. If I just put a little bit of this in there, is that a every batch kind of thing, or do you just set? Out and say these are the numbers, this is what I'm looking at.
We're not experimenting like that on a
Okay.
production level.
Yeah, of
but
course.
we do brew some new beers
Mhm.
and put them in the tap room and
Okay.
get people's feedback, because that's one of the great things about the tap room. It's inviting the public in
Yeah.
and getting honest feedback, because I can brew a beer and give it to somebody and they'll lie straight to your face and be like, "Oh, this is great," and turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, never again. I don't want that." But you look
Yeah.
at sales.
Yeah.
People vote with their wallets.
Mm-hmm.
There
So
you go.
you can't argue against that. Back in my home brewing days, I used to brew. I lived in Roscoe Village, and we'd always have a huge party for Retro on Roscoe, and I'd keg 3 different beers.
30 seconds. You got it. You can do it.
And people will always say, "Oh, I love IPAs and I love
Mm.
dark beers." I'd brew the Imperial Wit, an IPA, and a dark beer. The Imperial Wit was the first keg to kick
Nice.
every single party.
Nice.
So people will tell you one thing and
Uh-huh.
drink.
I'm
Gotcha.
liking the Imperial Wit, but Angry Dragon is what I recommend when you go to 1090.com, 10-90.com, 1025 Waukegan Road in Glenview. Tell Brian Schafer you heard it here on French and Friends, 1590 WCGO.